The main themes in Peter Abraham's Mind Boy are colonialism, labor exploitation, and the search for identity, which are explored through the protagonist Shima's experiences in the racist, segregated South African mining community. Related themes include social inequality, racial discrimination, solidarity, friendship, and the internal and external conflicts that arise from these issues. Colonialism and racial discrimination. The novel is set in a racist South Africa during the lead-up to apartheid and critically examines the structures that discriminate against Black Africans. Labor exploitation. The story highlights the harsh and exploitative conditions faced by Black workers in the mines, who are treated as a cheap labor force. Identity and belonging. Shima's journey is one of self-discovery as he navigates the social hierarchies and prejudices of the mining compound and seeks to understand his place in a divided world. Solidarity and friendship. The narrative explores the bonds of friendship that form among the workers as a way to cope with and resist the oppressive system. Social inequality. The novel depicts the stark differences in power and opportunity between the Black African workers and the white authorities, as well as among the Black community itself. The main characters in Peter Abraham's novel Mind Boy are Shima, the protagonist, Leah, a beer brewer who takes him in, Patty, a white mine supervisor, and Eliza and Maisie, two women Shima is involved with. Other significant characters include Johannes, who dies in a mine accident, and Dladla, a man who threatens Shima early on. Shima, the protagonist, a young man from the north who moves to Johannesburg to find work in the gold mines. Leah, an illegal beer brewer who gives Shima a place to stay in the Malay camp. Patty, a white mine supervisor who is different from the other white miners. Eliza, Leah's niece, with whom Shima falls in love. Maisie, another woman Shima becomes involved with. Johannes, a tenant of Leah's who dies in a mine accident. Dladla, a man who threatens Shima with a knife when he first arrives at Leah's house. Lena, a character mentioned in a list of characters. D, another character listed alongside Lena. The novel Mind Boy explores themes of racial discrimination under apartheid, advocating for solidarity, identity, and fighting for justice. The moral lessons include the importance of seeing humanity beyond race, finding inner freedom to challenge injustice, and understanding that collective action and solidarity are crucial for liberation. You can watch this video for a summary and analysis of Mind Boy, Inner Freedom and Equality. A key lesson comes from the character Patty, who teaches that true freedom is internal, a state of mind that allows one to see others as equals regardless of race, and that only those who are free inside can help free others. Solidarity and resistance. The novel shows that individuals must unite to challenge oppression. Shima, the protagonist, learns to see himself as a man first, and this perspective empowers him to speak out against the racist system and work with others for change. Fighting for justice. Mind Boy champions the idea of resisting unjust systems and fighting for the rights of the oppressed. Shima's ultimate pledge to challenge white superiority and injustice demonstrates the importance of taking a stand, even when it is difficult. Identity beyond race. The story encourages readers to move beyond racial stereotypes and see the individual first. Shima's growth involves understanding this, moving from internalizing racial inferiority to embracing a sense of self-worth and humanity that transcends the limits imposed by racist ideologies. A review of Peter Abraham's Mind Boy by Uchenna Imlife. May 21, 2020. Peter uses Patty to show us the man we can be. A man who cares less about differences with his neighbors and treats them as equals. A man who would medium